Good morning, Janelle. I see you here. He's here. Come on in. Alrighty. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. If you're here live, let me know you're here live by saying hi, good morning. I'm here. And Humphrey, good morning, Rebecca. Yes. Good morning. Let's do it. And if you're joining us on the replay, definitely put hashtag replay and put your takeaways in the comments. They help me to anchor stuff in. Yesterday we had a great comment reminding us to not cling to the past, right? Not keep reverberating the past in our heads. Doesn't help. And it was helpful at 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me to see that and be like, right. So we're in this together, everyone. So let's help each other out a little bit, right? And you never know how you're going to be helping someone when you put your takeaway in, okay, in the comments. So for those of you joining us for the very first time, I'm Dr. Disha, cardiologist who deals with all matters of the heart and founder of the Path to Meditation Mastery, Meditation for Female Physician group, and Heart Centered Living group, Natural Antidotes to Stress. And so we like to try to meet here Monday through Friday, 7 to 7:30 in the morning, to just get a healthy breakfast for our souls and spirits. Because we go by the premise that we're not human beings seeking a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And we recognize that our bodies are a vehicle for our souls. It's an instrument to do all the things that we want to do. So it's so important that we keep it healthy, of course, our physical bodies, which all of my physician sisters and I spend, I'm sure, a lot of time every day talking with our patients about. But this is also a place where we talk about keeping our souls and spirits healthy. Because here's the thing, it actually starts up here. And so we are the creators of our every thought, word, and action. And today's Ask As Given message is just fantastic. For those of the students who have gone through the Path to Meditation Mastery, we do a deep dive into the 7 spiritual laws of yoga. And so every day of the week has a spiritual law attached to it. And so Wednesday, also known as hump day, right? So we're halfway through the week, and you can all sit back and relax because it's the law of students. Janelle, Rebecca, do you remember? I already gave you a hint. Law of least effort. Law of least effort. Yes. So what does that mean? It means accept people, situations, and events as they occur. Take responsibility for your situation and for all events seen as problems. Relinquish the need to defend your point of view. Relinquish the need to defend your point of view. And so when we talk about the Ask and It Is Given calendar, and when we do our deep dives into the law of attraction, right? We know that there is, when you ask for something, you put it out there, automatically it's given. It's just, that's the law. However, we're not often able to, we're not open to receiving that which we ask for. And so the question is, well, how do I allow the goodness to come in? Because we have so many blocks. It's like steel trap doors, like all around us to be like, ow. And like, keep it all out. And so how do we drop the resistance? So this is part of it, right? The law of least effort is dropping the resistance to the little that you get when you see or hear a comment that you don't like, or that the tightness? Where do you feel it in your body when you hear, see, witness something, or it comes into your awareness that you don't like, right? For me, it's like this, it literally is like a tightness that happens. And so, and then when we get tight and we shut down, right? It's like this energy that it takes a lot of energy, and it's exhausting to be in that place. Often, what goes along with that energy are a lot of wasteful thoughts, or unnecessary thoughts, or negative thoughts. And the next thing you know, you are just exhausted. Like some people, right? Especially people who are maybe depressed, laying in bed all day, maybe, right? But their mind is spinning in waste thoughts and they're exhausted. I don't know how many patients come into me and tell me, I don't know, I didn't do anything all day, but I'm just exhausted. Could it be my heart? I'm like, yeah, definitely could be your heart. And so often it's part of the reason that they're so exhausted, especially when we can't find anything medical, physically wrong, right? No blockages, no nothing, is because their mind is spinning in energy depleting thoughts, right? Because they're in constant resistance. So in the law of least effort, we say, let it go, right? Just accept people, situations and events as they occur. Take responsibility for your situation and for all events seen as problems, which means we don't turn around and point fingers and blame, because that's also a tremendous amount of resistance and puts you in a victim mindset. Relinquish the need to defend your point of view. Do you want to be right, or you want to be happy? Right? You've heard that before, right? If you're arguing with your spouse, do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? What do you want? Right? So this is awesome. So September 14th, ask and it is given. I'm going to begin my day by meditating and bringing myself into alignment with my source energy. And as I move through the day, I'm going to look for opportunities to appreciate, so that all day long, I'll bring myself back into source energy. When you're appreciating something, it's very difficult to be in fear and appreciation at the same time. And so it's a very high vibrational energy. If there's an opportunity to praise, I'm going to praise. If there's an opportunity to criticize, I'm going to keep my mouth shut and try to meditate. If I feel like criticizing, I'll say, here, kitty, kitty, and I'll pet my cat till that feeling goes away. So, how many of you out there have a kitty cat as your pet? Post a picture of your kitty cat if you have one. All day long today, I want to see pictures of kitty cats in the Meditation for Female Physician group. Okay, let's see it. Okay, so what are they saying, right? We have to take radical personal responsibility for every thought, word, and action. I'm saying it to you because I need to hear this too, right? We teach what we most need to learn. So we need to take radical personal responsibility for every thought, word, and action. And so if we're about to criticize someone, we had the thought, right? We're about to say it. We have a choice whether we are going to act on it or not. And this pulls in a little bit that law of karma, which is actually Tuesday's law of karma, which is all about every action generates a force of energy that returns to us in like kind. So if we're spending the entire day criticizing all the people around us, then that's exactly what's going to come back to us. And then we'll be like, everybody here is not right. Why am I getting criticized, right? And then you get into this gross muck of yuckiness that you really is difficult to get out of unless you put that full stop to enough. Here, kitty, kitty. Let me pet you. Let me pet you, right? Let's get your vibration up above that 50% line that we've talked about before. Also, that Stacey Martino teaches, which is, there are days when we wake up and we're rocking it. Everything's awesome, right? You like get to work early, you get plenty of time, and the whole day is smooth sailing. That's like 100% day. And then there's other days where you get up in the morning on the wrong side of the bed, you stub your toe on the way to the bathroom, the shirt that you wanted to wear has a big fat hole in it. And then like you get pulled over on the way to work, and then like you spill the coffee on you. I mean, it's like one thing after another, right? And it's just like a 0% day, right? So in between 0 and 50, or 0 and 100 is 50. And so our goal is to have the vibration of being above 50% all the time, as much as possible. Because when you're above that 50% line, right, when you're in a good place, you are much more resourceful and you're attracting what you want into your life. But as soon as you drop below 50, you get bored, you get irritated, you get frustrated, you get angry, right? You want to criticize, right? As soon as you get into that place where you just want to kill somebody, right? Right? When you get into that place, and then if you act on that, it's just going to get worse. And so your only job when you're below 50 is to get back above 50. And Rebecca and I were talking about this the other day about how, we had made these lists of like 50 things to get above 50. It's like, where's our list? Where's that list? Where did that go? Right. So, yeah. And I think we've talked about it before too. What are some things that you can do to really shift? And it's not about bypassing your feelings. It's about getting to a more resourceful place. You can sit and analyze your feelings if you want to, right? And honor them and recognize it. But we don't have to sit in it for hours and hours and days and weeks and months and years, which is what many people do. And we're causing our own sorrow when we do that. You have a choice. So that's the thing. You are much more powerful than you may realize, or that others, may make you think that you're not, but you are. You always have a choice as what it is that you want to think. So, who wants to pick a card? Alrighty, let's do it. Here we go. Can you say good morning? Can you say good morning, meditators? Morning. Alrighty. Let's see.
Least effort. What does she mean?
That today is Wednesday. See? Wednesday. The law of least effort. She knew it. It means accept people, situations, and events as they occur. So think a loving thought and then pick it.
Ooh, rainbow one.
Ready?
Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love.
Wonderful. Thank you. Empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Mwah.
I'm going to finish my breakfast.
Go for it. And then get your shoes on. You have to run to the bus as soon as we're done here. All right. Here we go. Empathy. Oh, Rebecca says, hi, beautiful Nina. Thank you, Rebecca. All right. You are able to learn so much when your actions originate from a place of love, and the souls in your immediate sphere are your greatest teachers. Being able to sense how others feel and see through their eyes is a gift. When you open yourself emotionally and become part of another person's reality and make it your own, the boundaries between the two of you seem to fade. You begin to realize that you truly are of the same energy and that the state of separation is purely an illusion. I'm going to read that again. You begin to realize that you truly are of the same energy and that the state of separation is purely an illusion. So when we can see each other as soul siblings, right? You're a soul, I'm a soul. We're not this body, not that body. We're not our ego minds. We're not all the masks that we wear. We are pure beings of light and love, all of us, right? So when we can realize that, there is no separation. The golden rule of treat others as you would like to be treated is a mantra you should embrace. Understanding life from another perspective carries a great responsibility. For once you become aware of the emotions of another, you remain ever conscientious and are mindful not to cause them distress. Yes, absolutely. Shona, did you want to pick one?
Sure.
You gotta hurry up. So, empathy. Let's see what else we got. Ready? Whoop. Can you say good morning?
Good morning.
Alrighty. Go ahead.
Priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations.
Nice. Thank you. Go ahead. Alrighty. Priorities. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. Through love and understanding, you are able to put the pieces of your own puzzle together. And by doing so, you have a deeper awareness of who you are and why you are here. Regularly take a moment out of your day to reassess your priorities. Confirm that you are living the life you have intended and that you aren't wasting energy on things that don't feed your soul's growth. Focus on what is important to you and why. Are you happy with your current situation? Are you doing your best to help make others happy? Are there people in your life who are not supporting your goals? Pausing on your daily journey to reestablish your priorities, using love and compassion as your guide, gives you a better indication of your path forward. So much of life on earth is distraction, and the ego can be fragile and petty. Stop. Listen to your heart. Your number one goal is to love yourself and share that love. All the other diversions rank after that. Life in this physical dimension is not easy, nor was it meant to be. You have to practice instilling the energy of love into your habitual thought process. Prioritizing and decision-making then becomes so much easier. The choice always comes down to love. Right? It is easier said than done. I mean, we've been doing this work, many of us, for a long time. And it's our habits and our monkey mind, our ego mind, is very, very deep rooted and it's habitual. And so, if we want to change, if we want things to change in our life, we must connect with that natural love that we have inside of us. All of us have it. It's funny. Sometimes when I examine a patient, I'll be like, with my stethoscope, and I'm like, let me listen to your heart. And more than once, I've had patients say, I don't have one. I'm like, yes, you do. They're like, no, I don't. I don't have a heart. And I'm like, yeah, you do. So we all, even though it might seem really distant, right, we all have the ability to know and feel love because it's extremely natural for us. My favorite example, of course, is looking at babies and children. For many of you, it will be your kitty cat or your pet, right? And you feel that love. Connect to that. Connect to that. So let's go ahead and get comfortable wherever you're sitting. It's time to meditate. Close your eyes. And visualize your heart in the center of your chest with 2 nostrils. And we're going to take a 4 count breath in, 2 count pause, like hold it, and then exhale for 4 counts, okay? So let's take a deep breath in. And as we inhale, you can even look at the image on the screen with the petals of love. And let's take a deep breath into your heart. And exhale. Inhale that feeling of love and peace and appreciation. Breathe into your heart. And exhale. And breathe normally. And we'll go ahead and ask ourselves the 4 soul questions. Question 1. Who am I? Who am I? Just be. Second question. What do I want? What is my deepest desire? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Third question. What is my purpose? How can I serve myself and others? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Fourth question. What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. And now we'll start the repetition of our mantra. So for those of you who already have your personalized primordial sound meditation mantra, go ahead and start repeating that now. For everyone else, we'll use the mantra so hum. So we'll silently repeat so hum, so hum, so hum. As you repeat your mantra, you may notice that your thoughts drift, your mind drifts to other thoughts in your head. When you recognize that you're off your mantra, just gently come back to it. And just go back and forth, innocently going with the flow. Please continue your mantra. I will keep the time and I'll let you know when it's time to stop. Enjoy your meditation. Please keep your eyes closed and stop repeating your mantra and rest. Rest in existence, rest in awareness, rest in consciousness. Just rest. And as we rest, I'll pronounce 4 intentions. Just repeat them silently and release them into being. Joyful, energetic body. Joyful, energetic body. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. Reflective, alert mind. Reflective, alert mind. And lightness of being. Lightness of being. Continue to rest. And when you're ready, you can slowly start wiggling your fingers and toes, flutter open your eyes, rub the tops of your legs. Go ahead and give yourself a big stretch. And bring your palms together to your heart center and give yourself a little bow of gratitude for bringing yourself here today to reconnect with your truth and set the intention of letting love be your guide with empathy and setting it as a priority. And let's From this place, let's give a blast of love and light energy out to all of our family, our friends, our patients, our community, our city, our state, our country, to all the countries on this planet, to every single soul sibling on this planet. And then from there, let's give a blast of that energy out into the universe. And then from there, it gets boomeranged right back to us. I'll say namaste. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Please put your takeaways in the comments below. If you're watching on YouTube, hit like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you back here tomorrow morning. Sending you all so much love. Mwah! Have a wonderful day of least effort.